All right, so we're going to read the next section of the story. We're going to go over some vocabulary, and then you're going to draw the picture on your own without having Miss Actons to copy off of. All right, so first thing we need to do before we read this section of the story, the next section is we have some words that might be a little bit harder to read. And the first word is chopping. I think you actually see it in this story 3 times. So when we think of chopping, you might think of when somebody's cooking, how they're like, chopping carrots, chopping onions. But in this story, it's mainly chopping trees. So that's why Miss Acton put this in here. And you're going to see it in a sentence like this. Boots was chopping a snow-covered tree. And that was kind of in the beginning of our story. Sorry, Miss Acton's little one's being silly in the background. And then also a sentence you could use chopping in is, I like chopping carrots to eat. Another word that you're going to see is the word, skip to me. That's where you're going to do your drawing. Another word that you're going to see, I guess, went the wrong way, was the word snapped. Snapped and chopping are actually a lot alike. But think of snapped as more of smaller things. You can't really snap a tree, but you can chop a tree. So a tree branch, maybe one of the little skinnier branches would snap. Because the wind maybe blew it too hard. And it said the troll lifted the log and snapped it in two. Now, on this sentence, it says the troll snapped the log. But you have to remember, the troll is a lot bigger. Us humans can't take a log and snap it in two. It's just too big. You got to hold it. It's this big around. But for a troll, it looks like a teeny tiny little pencil to them, or a teeny tiny little twig. So he can snap it. That's how strong that he is. So snapped and chopping are the 2 words that you're going to be seeing in this part of it. So let me get started reading it. One day, Boots was chopping a snow-covered tree when he heard the troll growl, "These woods are for me." So the troll's angry. Think about that when you're going to draw your picture. The troll lifted the log and snapped it in two. He shouted, "Run away now, or this log will be you." So, in your picture, think about what the troll's going to look like. Think about that log, how he snaps it in two. That log is probably going to be around the same size as Boots, as a human. And that's why he says this log that's the size of a human, I can snap it in two. It's going to be you next if you don't stop chopping these trees down. So think about that. So the next slide that you're going to go on after you're done watching this video is right here, and you're going to draw that picture again of what it is that Miss Acton just read to you. Okay? I'm going to read it one more time. One day, Boots was chopping a snow-covered tree when he heard the troll growl, "These woods are for me." The troll lifted the log and snapped it in two. He shouted, "Run away now, or this log will be you." So draw what Miss Acton just read to you on the next slide. Have fun.